Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be analyzing two main European indexes, DAX30 and Ftse100. Before doing so, I would like to remind you our trading video course, which is Learn how to trade financial markets with indicators and techniques unique in the world of trading, published on greenfair.com. Let's start our analysis with the DAX30. Here we have a daily chart, so every candle is a daily one. I've been enveloping the price within two triangular moving average envelopes. Okay, the reason is because I want to visually understand where we might have the point of reversal. Okay, so first point of reversal was around 12,100 points. What happened afterwards is that after a small retrace, the price of the asset, in this case of the DAX30, continued to grow, okay, to go up, hitting a new relative high at 13,340 points. Okay, from there we have seen 6 or 7 candles. Okay, but the most important one is the current one, which is a long black candle breaking above the 220 period moving average, which seems to be a dynamic support, at least for now. What is really interesting in terms of price action is that we see here still a gap around 11,160 points that I do believe we are going to fulfill. So in terms of targets, I do believe we are going to retest this area around 11,300 points. Now we have a confirmation from the indicator. Since we have actually understood that we have a bearish divergence. And the reason is because why here we have hit a new high, the indicator did not hit a new high. Okay, so this is a bearish divergence. Also, in terms of envelopes, the envelopes are still positive, slightly positive, but they are starting to move horizontally. So as you can see here, okay, the trend is clearly up. Okay, so the derivative is above the zero, while here the derivative is almost equal to zero. Okay, so what we are experiencing is something like that. Okay, so the two envelopes are right now in this kind of situation, that they are still positive, but they are actually starting to be oriented horizontally, or let's see in the future or maybe downwards. So far, what we see here in terms of price action is that we might, okay, link these 2 point of lows, creating actually a positive channel. Okay, so in terms of price action, we are still in an uptrend, yet the two envelopes are starting to move horizontally, to be oriented horizontally, and here we have detected a bearish divergence. Again, in terms of price target, I do believe we're going to test this area. Okay, from here we might see is a retrace, and then I do believe we're going to move downwards. Let's move on and let's now analyze the Ftse100. Here we have a 4-hour chart, but I would like to start before the analysis using a weekly chart, and then we will switch into the 4-hour chart. Here I've been using the money flow index as a great indicator, okay, in order to anticipate a counter trend. Okay, as you can see here, once the price has hit the upper threshold, we have experienced a huge retrace. Okay, same here. Now, actually, right now we are experiencing a very slight bullish divergence. Anyway, what is happening right now is that the price actually went above the 20 period moving average, okay, and also was very close to the upper band, but now seems to be actually inside the rectangle, okay, between 6,500 points and the base here at 500 and 900 points. Okay, so since I like to give some target, I do believe we are going to hit as a next target 5,600 points as the next threshold. Okay, why I believe we are going to hit at least 5,600 points is because if we sum up the difference, okay, between these points, these lows where we have all these tails and the relative high, and we subtract from the base, we retrieve this area as a price target. Okay, so I do believe over the next weeks we are going to hit 5,600 points as a price target. Let's move on and let's analyze the daily chart. Of course, this is a weekly, that was a weekly chart, so my target price are related to several weeks, which means months, okay? From today, which is the 30th of July. In terms of daily analysis, as you can see here, we are still inside that rectangle that I've been suggesting to you. But as you can see here, the difference between the DAX30 and the Ftse100 is that while the DAX30 was hitting a new relative high, for the Ftse100 we have not hit new relative high, which means the Ftse100 has a relative strength lower than the DAX30, which is important if we want to hedge the two indexes, for example. But again, as you can see here, the lower band is passing by around this area, so 5,560 points. So actually this is the area, this is the price target where I do believe we are going to see the Ftse100 over the next weeks. Thank you guys.